We're now getting some breaking news on the broadcast. The renaming of the MGNREGA scheme has triggered a controversy. Now, Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin has stamped the centre for imposing what he's termed as a northern language name, while Congress MPP Chidambaram has criticised this move, calling it unnecessary and breaking a 75-year-old tradition of bill naming. So remember, this is the renaming of MGNREGA that has triggered a language row. M.K. Stalin, the Tamil Nadu Chief Minister, has stepped in. He is again brought in this controversy into the discourse that this is all to do with a northern language name, and that is why this imposition has been done on part of the centre. Adding more fuel to the fire is Congress MPP Chidambaram. He has called this entire move by the centre rather unnecessary, and he's also in fact said that a 75-year-old tradition of bill naming has been broken. This is him attacking the centre and saying that he's opposed to the increasing practice of the government using Hindi words written in English letters in the title of the bill. So that language row now gets into this MGNREGA renaming scheme. My colleague Payal Mehta is now with us on the broadcast. Payal, more and more voices criticizing this move by the government. The counter that's coming in from the Bharatiya Janata Party. Take our viewers through it, please.
Well, time and again, governments have taken a stated position and named and renamed schemes as well. And that is something which is going to be done in this regard as well. There is no agenda behind it. This is just to make it more and more easier for people to accept the bill in its new form. Remember, it's a new bill. That's what the government really has been saying. And therefore, obviously, this language thing has been there on the expected lines as well. This was there even when, the criminal laws were being changed and brought in as a new form. Even then, the DMK had raised major objections to the fact as to why, the name was really changed. So we'll have to just wait and see what argument Shivraj Singh Chauhan, when he introduces the bill a little while from now, is able to give on the floor of the House. But this is pretty much on the expected lines. And the government not really surprised with the position that the DMK and the southern parties have taken, especially the Congress and the DMK, are trying to, make a controversy out of this.
Right, absolutely. And the fact that M.K. Stalin has now called it a northern language name, and that is what it is all boiled down to. This is a very, very sharpened attack that's coming in from Tamil Nadu, considering this is also one of the states that will be going into polls in the future. And BJP has said something on the lines of removing and ousting DMK completely from the state. How does this, can this be seen spiraling out now that Stalin is in the mix?
Well, the government's position has been very simple, that you have to do away with anything which is, very, very English in nature, if I may say so. Like, doing away with the archaical laws that have been existing in the country, bringing the Indian nationalism spirit into all of this. And, Ram is not alien to the South. Ram is somewhere, the connection with Prabhu Ram has always been there, if I may say so, in terms of bill has also been there with the states like Tamil Nadu as well. So why would they want to object to something like this? And VB stands for Viksit Bharat, which everybody stands for. A Viksit Bharat cannot be without a Viksit Andhra Pradesh. A Viksit Bharat cannot be without a Viksit Tamil Nadu for that matter. And Viksit Bharat cannot be without a Viksit West Bengal. So that's the argument that's coming in from the government, essentially saying that they want to create a controversy out of nothing. But they have to look at the finer points of the bill. The finer points of the bill are very, very simple. That is going to ensure more, more security as far as the labours are concerned. Given the fact that the number of days that a fixed labour can be given is increased from 100 to 125 now.
Right. What are the allies in Tamil Nadu really saying about this, particularly AIADMK, when M.K. Stalin goes on to say that this is a northern language name, doesn't even sit pretty on the mouth, he's talking about how this has been named G Ramji. What is the AIADMK stance on this?
Well, they are pretty much there as far as the BJP is concerned. They stand with the BJP as far as this is concerned. They have not made any major objections so far. But like I was saying, Griha, that even if you call it the G Ramji bill, every time that you go from anywhere from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, people will greet you with this name as well. There is nothing alien about it, and Ram's roots are very much there as far as Tamil Nadu's history is concerned. We all know the route that Prabhu Ram took, from Sri Lanka to come to Ayodhya. So we all know what that entire route really spire for. So Ram is not an alien. Ram is not a product of a religion. Ram is Sarvapari. Ram Sabke Hai. That's what the argument of the BJP really has been saying. But it is just a matter of coincidence that this name is, the short form of this bill is G Ramji bill. It also, of course, is preceded by Viksit Bharat. But if you look at the longer name, then of course the longer name tells you about what
Okay.
this bill really stands for.
Right, absolutely, Payal. Thank you so much for that perspective. We also have our colleague Pallavi Ghosh and Poonima Mudli joining us on the broadcast now. Pallavi, as opposed to the argument that M.K. Stalin is making, P. Chidambaram has made a rather pointed attack, and he's talking about how Hindi names have been written with English letters. Can be termed as a lot of nitpicking, but he goes on to make a point on how a 75-year-old tradition of renaming bills, naming bills and then renaming, that has been broken. What is the exact argument that's coming in from the Congress party?
There seems to be a clear divide within the Congress party even on this issue, because I did speak to Manikam Tagore a short while back, and he said that every leader can have their own point of view. Our objection to the new bill is more on the name change and also on the provisions. See, the Congress's dilemma is very simple. I mean, obviously leaders like P. Chidambaram, who come in from South and Tamil Nadu, where elections are going to take place next year, and more than that, where language has always been an electoral slogan against the BJP in this case, where they've accused the BJP of North India imposition. One can understand where P. Chidambaram is coming in from. The dilemma of the Congress is that it's also a national party. It also wants to make inroads into a Hindi heartland. The words of P. Chidambaram, if they are endorsed by the rest of the Congress party, will be seen as being anti-Hindu. And therefore, that is going to give a huge ammunition as far as the rest of the difficult for the rest of the Congress leaders coming in from North and also for the BJP. So that is the dilemma. I think Mr. Chidambaram's point is as simple as that which has been made by Udinidhi Stalin, MK Stalin, that BJP is trying to make inroads into South, but they don't understand the Southern culture. They don't understand the Southern, kind of language. And because BJP is largely a cow belt, to use their words, and North India party, they are trying to impose their culture on South.
Right. And Poonima, how much of a resonance is this finding? And I'm going back to the comment that's made by the Tamil Nadu Chief Minister here, talking about Hindi imposition, talking about Northern language imposition, the resonance that it is finding in Tamil Nadu, and whether or not the other opposition parties from the South are one with that idea.
Well, so far it's the DMK and its allies that have raised this issue. Remember, language is not just an election issue, but also an emotive issue as far as Tamil Nadu is concerned, which is why senior leaders of the DMK and also allies of the DMK, including the Congress, have condemned this. They say that for non-Hindi speaking states, this definitely will have an impact. And Chief Minister and DMK President M.K. Stalin goes on to say that, or allege that the union government is sabotaging and destroying it, and adds that Tamil Nadu has eradicated poverty, and therefore now Tamil Nadu will be impacted because the funds will be lesser for states like Tamil Nadu. So these are some of the issues that the DMK and its allies will raise in the coming weeks as well, because they time and again reiterate that the union government is imposing Hindi and states like Tamil Nadu will not accept it, and these moves will only cost the BJP in the 2026 elections, is the statement that's coming in from the DMK and its allies, including the Congress.
Right, absolutely. Do stay on with us, Poonima. We have